sold caps, but he was not like an ordinary peddler who carried his wares on his back. He carried them on his head. First he had his check cap, like that. Then he had a bunch of gray caps, brown caps, blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps. He walked up and down the streets, holding himself very straight so as not to upset his caps, calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He kept calling and nobody would buy a cap. And he was hungry, but he didn't have any money. So he said, "I will go for a walk in the country." And he walked out of town very slowly so as not to upset his caps. He walked for a very long time until he came to a big tree. "Well, this is a nice place for a rest," he said. And he leaned back against the tree. And then he put his hand on his head to feel his caps. They were straight. His check cap, gray cap, brown cap, blue caps, and what color on the top? Red, you're right. And guess what? He slept for a very, very long time. Very. And he woke up, oh, he felt so refreshed and rested. Uh-oh. Before standing up, he put his hand on his head to see if the caps were there. All he felt was his own cap. Oh, no. He looked to the right of him. No caps. He looked to the left of him. No caps. He looked behind him. No caps. He looked behind the tree. No caps. But then he looked up in the tree, and what do you think he saw? Yes! On each branch was a monkey, and on every monkey was a gray, a brown, a blue, or a red cap. The peddler looked at the monkeys, and the monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke. "You, monkeys, you, give me back my caps." The monkeys only shook their finger. Can you shake your finger? Sit, 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 sit. Well, this was getting the peddler really upset. He shook both of his hands and said, "You, monkeys, you, give me back my caps." Can you shake your hands? And the monkeys go, sit, 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 sit. Well, then he was really angry. He stamped his foot and said, "You, monkeys, you, better give me back my caps." But the monkeys just went, can you go like that? Zit, zit, zit. Well, the peddler was really angry. He stamped both of his feet and said, "Give me back my caps." But the monkeys just went, sit, sit, sit. Well, the peddler had had it. He became so angry that he took his cap and he threw it on the ground and began to walk away. What did the monkeys do? Then each monkey pulled off his cap, and all the caps came down. The gray caps, the brown caps, the blue caps, the red caps came out of the tree. So the peddler picked up his cap and all the other caps, the check cap, the gray cap, the brown caps, and the blue caps, and the red caps on the very top, and walked down and back to town calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." Aren't you glad he got his caps back? I am so happy. Yeah. Yes, okay. Now, here is one of my very close friends. Her name is Wanda. And what is Wanda? What is Wanda? Is she a teacher? No. Is she a witch? Yes, you've got it. She's a witch. So one of her favorite songs is, you got a finger? Where is it? Put your finger in the air, in the air. Put your finger in the air, in the air. Put your finger in the air and leave it right there. Put your finger in the air, hello. Put your finger on your nose, on your nose. Put your finger on your nose, on your nose. Put your finger on your nose. That's where the cold wind blows. Put your finger on your nose, on your nose. Put your finger on your shoe, on your shoe. Can you get your shoe? Put your finger on your shoe, on your shoe. Put your finger on the shoe. Is it old or is it new? Put your finger on the shoe, on the shoe. Put your finger on your head, on your head. Put your finger on your head, on your head. Put your finger on your head. Is it green or is it red? Put your finger on your head, on your head. Last one. Put your finger on your finger, on your finger. Good job. Put your finger on your finger, on your finger. Put your finger on your finger, on your finger, on your finger. Put your finger on your finger, on your finger. Wanda says, well done, well done, well done. Well, we'll put Wanda up here.
What I can make a triangle.
You can do it just like that's perfect. Very good. Now, this is one of my very favorite books, and maybe your mom or your dad or your teacher, your grandmother has read it to you. I just love this book, and it's called The Baby BB Bird. Can you say that? Baby BB Bird. And see how little that bird is? Just a tiny bird about this big. Well, this is a story, and it's in a zoo. So animals at the zoo had roared and growled and hissed and meowed all day long, and they were very tired. They were very tired. Oh, it's 8 o'clock, yawned the elephant, and settled down for a big hay bed. And I've eaten 562 peanuts today. But no one heard. They were all asleep, and it was very quiet. And still, beebe bobby bobby, 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 beebe bobby bobby. What, said the elephant, is that? It's the baby BB bird, said the giraffe. He's new to the zoo. Well, tell him to be quiet, growled the leopard. I want to sleep. Beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby bobby. Can you say that? Beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby bobby. The giraffe said, be quiet, please, very politely. I can't, said the BB bird. I'm wide awake. Beebe bobby bobby, help me. Beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby, beebe bobby. Quiet, roared the lion. He's wide awake, said the giraffe. Well, why isn't he tired like the rest of us, moaned the bear. Beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby beebe. Aren't you tired, said the giraffe. No, said the BB bird. I've slept all day, and now it's time for me to sing. Beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby. Quiet, shouted all the animals. We can't sleep. Beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby bobby, beebe bobby bobby. Well, the next morning, it was a very tired zoo. What can be the matter be? Said the zookeeper. The elephant is lying down. The lion's paws are over his eyes. The eagle isn't screeching. And the animals must be sick, he wailed, and he hurried off. Beebe bobby bobby, said the baby BB bird cheerfully, and settled down for a morning nap. Well, the lion whispered to the bear, I have a plan. The bear nodded and whispered to the others, and the baby bird was fast asleep. What did they do? Beebe bobby bobby, roared the lion. Beebe bobby bobby bobby, roared the elephant. Beebe bobby bobby, said the bear. Beebe bobby bobby, sang all the animals together. Quiet, said the baby bird. Can't you see I'm trying to sleep? It's time for my nap. Baby, Bobby, Bobby, said the hippo. Baby, Bobby, Bobby, shrieked the seals. Baby, Bobby, Bobby, thundered the moose and the water buffalo. Baby, Bobby, Bobby. Well, they roared, and the keeper came running with his arms in the air. Something is wrong, he shouted. What should I do? What should I do? And the animals were all yelling, baby, Bobby, Bobby, all day long. And the baby bird simply couldn't sleep. Baby, Bobby, Bobby, they roared, baby, Bobby, Bobby, and the sun went down and the moon came up. Baby, Bobby, Bobby, whispered the lion, who was too tired to roar. Baby, Bobby, Bobby, said the bear, also too tired to roar. Baby, Bobby, Bobby, said the elephant, and then everything was still. The moon shone down on a sleeping zoo. Not an ear, not a whisker, or a tail moved. But high, high up in the linden tree, do you see that little tiny bird way up in the linden tree, way at the top? Was fast asleep, really fast asleep. And now, every day at the zoo, you can hear beep, bobby, bobby, beep, bobby, bobby, beep, bobby, bobby, in between the lion's roars. But you know what? At nighttime, there is never a sound. Nighttime is really the best time for sleeping, isn't it? Especially for very little birds. So he's sleeping, and that zoo came back to normal again. Okay, are you ready to stand up? Let's all stand up. I want to show you something. What is that? It's an egg. You're right. It's an egg. Is it a big egg or is it a little egg? It's a big egg. And do you know what comes out of this egg?
A jacket.
No, it's this little bird, and it's called a flamingo. It came out of that egg. Can you say flamingo? Flamingo, that little tiny bird came out of that egg. And so this Fifi, her name is Fifi, she ate and ate and ate, and she got bigger and bigger and bigger, and guess what? She got so big, and here is Fifi. Oh, and she's so happy to be here. And she has a song, and she wants to, now she doesn't have any hands, so we have to skip that for her, but we've got all these other things. So are you ready? You put your left foot out, you put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, and you turn yourselves about. That's what it's all about. All right, next one. Put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, and you turn yourselves about. That's what it's all about. Now, the Fifi doesn't have any hands, but we do. We put our right hand in, we put our right hand out, we put our right hand in, and we shake it all about. We do the hokey pokey, and we turn ourselves about. That's what it's all about. Oh, we put our left hand in, we put our left hand out, we put our left hand in, and we shake it all about. We do the hokey pokey, and we turn ourselves about. That's what it's all about. Okay, your head in. Everybody get your heads ready. Put your head in, put your head out, put your head, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, and you turn yourselves about. That's what it's all about. Very good. Now you can sit down again. Fifi just wants to say hi to somebody back here who didn't get to. Hello. Hello. This is Fifi the flamingo. Hello. Hello. You want to? Okay. Hello. Yes. Yes. It's so fluffy, isn't Fifi? Okay. That's Fifi the flamingo. Okay. Just gentle though. Very gentle. Gentle. Yes. Okay. Okay. Very good. All right. Now we have a new. Okay. Very good, very good. Okay, done. We're done. Woohoo! Okay, okay. Okay, now, here we go. We'll put Fifi right here, and she can watch right there. Okay, Fifi, you're good. This is a story of a little girl and some mice. Do you know what mice are? They're little tiny animals that shouldn't be in a house. They should be outside. And this is about...
My grandma saw a mouse and a toy screen down.
Really? Oh my goodness. Well, this is a story about a little girl named Leanne, some mice, and a flute. She plays the flute. And so here we go. And it's about this little girl who helps get rid of some mice because they don't belong in the house, do they? They belong outside. So here we go. In a big house in London that was made out of bricks lived a cat and a dog and a family of 6. There were 2 little girls and 2 little boys and a mom and a dad and dozens of toys. The youngest was Jenny. She was just over 2. She loved Grandpa's farm and the cows that went. What do cows do? Moo. Can you do it? Moo. Good job. All right. And then came Sebastian, who had a big drum and liked to play it and to sing and to hum. John Edward was next. He wasn't as little. He practiced each day on his beautiful fiddle. There's John Edward. Oh, but here is Leanne, was the oldest. She was short, smart, and cute. She loved to make music on her silvery flute. She went to the zoo and she played in the park. She always was safely at home by dark. Uh-oh, here they are. Uh-oh. Then Leanne's house got some very little gray guests that at first were cute, but then soon grew to be pests. Everywhere that you looked in the house, there was always another mouse. Well, there was mice in the basement and mice in the hall. They nibbled the food, cookies and all, ate the cookies. Uh-oh. The mice were driving everyone crazy, even the lazy cat they called Daisy. No one could know what could possibly be done to get these pesky critters on the run. Okay, here we come, Leanne. Then Leanne let out a sudden great hoot. She said, I know, I'll serenade them with my flute. Well, the mice liked her music. They danced and they walked. They took them outside and not one of them balked. Okay, here we go. They followed her steps as she went down the street. You see the mice? Those are all mice right there. All mice right there. She went by Big Ben with its huge ringing clock, then by the London Bridge, and then down, thank you, down to the dock. Oh, and there they are. Yay, look at that. There was a boat that was heading to France, a land where cheese is a national fragrance. The mice were so happy, they rushed on board, and Leanne said with a sign, thank the Lord. She went home and Daddy and Mommy said, great, we know you can do it, although you're just 8. They gave her a hug and they gave her a kiss and said, Leanne, why those mice we won't miss. That night as Leanne fell asleep in her bed, she dreamed of the mice in France, so well fed. They would eat lots of cheese and drink and think of the little girl and the time that When she played them such beautiful songs on their flute, this little Leanne, who's as smart as she's cute, yay for Leanne and her flute. She got rid of the mice. Yay, yay. All right, there's Leanne. Here we go. No, it's not, shh, that's a secret. I'll show you, it's a secret. Is that a cat? It's a bird. It's a puffin bird. All right? It's a little poem about a puffin bird. There once was a puffin, just the shape of a muffin, and he lived on an island in the bright blue sea. He ate little fishes, ooh, yum, that were most delicious, and he had them for breakfast, and he had them for tea. But this poor little puffin, he could play nothing because he didn't have anybody to play with at all. He sat on his island and he cried for a while. He felt very sad and lonely and very small. Well, along came some fishes. Yay, yay, they came along, some fishes, and they said, if you wishes, you can have us for playmates instead of for tea. Now they all play together in all sorts of weather, and the puffin eats pancakes like you and me. Who likes pancakes? Woo, me too. I do too. Well, there is, right here. Okay. I have somebody in here I brought. It's very special, and somebody else saw. And it is, what is it? A snake, but it's a very special snake. It's a boa constrictor. And boa constrictors get really big, and what they do is, well, I'll tell you in the song. I'm being swallowed by a boa constrictor. I'm being swallowed by a boa constrictor. I'm being swallowed by a boa constrictor, and I don't like it very much. Oh, no, he swallowed my toe. Oh, gee, he's up to my knee. Oh, fiddle, he's reached my middle. Oh, heck, he's up to my neck. Oh, dread, he swallowed my head. Anybody want to be swallowed by the boa constrictor? Come up here and stand, one at a time. All right, let's do it. Okay, huh? Okay, here we go. Now you want to be swallowed? Okay, here we go. You stand there and he's going to be swallowed. Oh, you're so brave. Okay, he's being swallowed by a boa constrictor. He's being swallowed by a boa constrictor. He's being swallowed by a boa constrictor. And he doesn't like it very much. Oh, no, he swallowed his toe. Oh, gee, he's up to his knee. Oh, fiddle, he's reached his middle. Oh, heck, he's up to his neck. Oh, dread, he swallowed his... What did they swallow? Woo! You want one more? I can do one more? Okay. All right, how about you all three stand up here and we'll swallow all three of you. All right. Just, okay. All three of you. Okay, hang on. All right, just a second. Just a minute. In fact, okay, you can stand one. Okay, want to come? Here. So you want to be swallowed?
Yeah.
Here, right in the middle. Okay. One more time. Here we go. Now we have to say they're being swallowed. Okay, you ready? You're not scared, are you? No, okay. All right, here we go. They're being swallowed by a boa constrictor. They're being swallowed by a boa constrictor. They're being swallowed by a boa constrictor, and they don't like it very much. Oh, well, here we go. Oh, no. He swallowed the toes. Oh, gee, they're up to the knees. Oh, fiddle, they're reached the middle. Oh, heck, there's up to the neck. Oh, dread, he swallowed the head. Oh, dear me. Okay, Now you can go. Thank you so much for helping me on that.
Look at the hair.
Yeah, oh, in the head. Okay, there you go. Okay, okay, just a careful. Okay, okay, can I take it now? Okay, I got it. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, one more time. You want to all stand up and do a little dance, because then it's time to leave for the story hour. Are you ready? All right, everybody stand up. Can you go? Rock, rock, rock. Rock, rock, rock. Woo! Woo! You got it. You got it. You got it. Good job. Good job. Woo! Oh. Well done, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. You're good. You're all good. You're a wonderful audience. Thanks for Isn't the public library wonderful? Yay! Public library is so good.
I'll give our very special guest, Ellen Buchanan, one more big round of applause.
Oh, thank you.
Fantastic story time today.